Welcome to the next video in your Analytics Mastery course. In this video, we are going to have a look at audience reports. There are 5 different types of reports inside Google Analytics. We have real-time, audience, acquisition, behavior, and conversions. We have already covered real-time reports in the previous tutorial. So in this video, we will have a look at audience reports. Audience reports is one of the most important types of reports inside Google Analytics. So go ahead and click on audience and click on overview. So as soon as you click on overview, you will be presented with a graph which plots the daily number of users on your site. So here you can see the number of users on May 28th, that is yesterday, is 1342. So in the past 1 week, we have had 6465 users, but we have had only 5675 new users. So the difference between this is 790, which means that 790 users who have visited our site previously have come back to our site. So you can also go ahead and plot new users only. So if you select on new users, you will be able to see that the graph changes. So here you can see for May 28th, we have had 1049 new users. But if we go ahead and select on users only, then you can see it is 1342. So you can also go ahead and compare new users versus users. So if I plot both users and new users, you can see that this is the difference. So new users is 1049 and 1342 is the total number of users. So user is a unique user who is visiting your site, but you also have something called sessions, which means a user who visits in a 30-minute window is a session. So you can also go ahead and have a look at sessions. So if you look at sessions only, you can see the number of sessions is a little bit more than users, which means that there are certain number of users who are spending more than 30 minutes on our site, and some users might be spending multiple sessions on the same day. So here you can see 1512 sessions and 1342 new users. We have 170 more sessions for this particular day. So in the overview report, you will be able to see users, new users, sessions, number of sessions per user, page views, pages per session, average session duration, and bounce rate. So as a general rule, the number of new users will always be the least, and then you will have users which will be a little bit more. Then the sessions will be a little bit more than users, and the page views will be a little bit more than sessions. So this is the data pattern that you will be seeing inside analytics throughout. If you go inside overview report, you will be able to see a high level overview of different sections such as demographics, system information, and mobile information. If you go inside system information, you will be able to see the different browsers that people are using to visit your site. So here you can see Chrome is the most used browser, and then you have Firefox and Safari. You can go ahead and have a look at operating systems as well. We have the maximum number of users from Windows, then we have Macintosh, and then we have Android, and then Linux, and then iOS. We can also have a look at service providers. So Google Analytics cannot go ahead and find out who is the ISP or the service provider all the time. So in such cases, they will just put it as not set. Bangalore is where most of my audience are from, and Hathway Cable and Datacom Limited is a popular internet service in Bangalore. So that's why we are seeing a lot of users from this particular ISP. So then you can have a look at mobile operating systems, service provider just for mobile. You can see that Reliance Jio is what the maximum number of users are using, and then you can have a look at screen resolution as well. So information such as screen resolution helps you understand what is the kind of screen that your audience is using, and this will help you optimize your site accordingly. So these details are also available in depth inside audience reports, which we will have a look in this video. So before that, let's have a look at other types of reports inside audience reports. So let's go ahead and have a look at active users. So active user report is basically user report but plotted over a period of days. So this data is something that you can pull yourself as well, but it is given in a separate section called active users. So if you want to find out what is the number of users who have used your site in the past 7 days, this will go ahead and give you a different report. So if it is May 24th, it is going to take data from the past 7 days. From let's say May 18th to May 24th, we have had 6,433 users, and then this is how the trend goes. So if you want to have a look at 14-day active users, you can go ahead and select on 14-day active users, and this obviously will be approximately double that of 7-day active users. So this is a report which is something that you can pull the data yourself, but you have to go ahead and plot 7 days separately for each and every day. So active user report helps you get this data with a click of a button. You can also add segments here. Like for example, if you just want to find out active users with direct traffic and let's say active users with organic traffic, then you can add segments here and click on apply. So this will plot like this. So let's just say 7-day active users, and here you can see 75% are organic traffic and around 18% is direct traffic, and this is how the graph is plotted for active users. I hope this video helped you understand audience report overview and active users. There are a lot of different sections to be covered under audience reports. In the next video, we will have a look at this amazing feature called lifetime value reports. So thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video.